So the Power Love seat comes in 4 different boxes. These 2 are going to be the heavier ones at about 74 pounds, and these 2 are going to be lighter at roughly 38 and 30 pounds. The first thing I do is to remove the console and then to flip the left and bases over just like this. And so here's what the back side looks like. So right in here is going to be the pillow, and this can come right off. And here's what the pillow looks like. And there's also going to be a bunch of these ties all over. And when looking at the instructions, it says to remove about 4 of them. Here's exactly what it says. But I'm actually going to leave these over here since the LED strips are already connected via right here. So I'm not going to cut any of this here. But on the top, I'm going to cut this one here, which is what holds all this cable together. And then do the same thing on the right side. Remove this pillow. There you go. And there. All right, so now it's time to attach the console to both of these bases, but we do have to flip everything over just like this. And so now with this baggie, we're going to screw in these plates right over here. So for this left side, we are going to be using the nut in the back. And then for over here is just the screw. So I screwed everything in for this, and I end up putting a sandal underneath the left base, so it just lifts it up a little bit and everything is nice and level. And now I can do the same thing for this other side. All right, so here's what I have so far, and before flipping this over, I'm just gonna tighten everything. Now we can attach the left and right armrests. And now all the back rests can be clicked into place. It's not done yet. What do you think about it?
It's soft and cushiony, and I could sleep here.
Now it's time to slide these in right here. So now it's time to connect all the cables in the back together. So lifting this right up, first thing to do is to connect the red to the red, and then the white to the white, just like so. And then we're gonna have 2 cables left. So this thin cable can connect to this power adapter, just like so. And the thick cable can connect to the controller, just like so. And the same thing for the other side. All right, now it's time to attach everything else. So these 2 cables on the side can attach to this cable, which is gonna have 3 connectors. So I can push it in and then clasp it in place. And then same thing for this other side. And now the other end can attach to this part of this power brick and then clasp that. And now the other end of the brick, we can attach the cable. And then there's also this USB. So I'm gonna attach it right over here. All right, so that's everything. So now time to plug everything in. So here's the finished recliner. I plugged everything in, and we see 2 of these plugs up here are gonna be for the massage feature for the left and the right side. And there's 2 additional plugs down there for some other stuff. And now I also put the pillows on each side, and the middle part, the console, just folds right down here, and it exposes 2 shallow cup holders, followed by some ports. We got the regular 120 volt ports, USB-C and USB Type A, and this is already connected. And I think this is gonna be for the lights, which are at the bottom here. And to activate the lights, we take a look at the side, and this is what we get. It's gonna be this button here. So I press the button, and the lights are activated, and that looks really cool. So of course, one button controls the right side, the other the left side. And I can switch between different colors. So we got blue, red, green. This is rainbow, and then back to blue. And it just cycles through all that. And if I want to turn it off, I just hold the button for a few seconds, and it turns right off. Now on top of that, there's also going to be a USB-A port to charge some devices, and the recliner feature. So this is power recline. As you see, go back, and it reclines just like so. And I also made sure this isn't going to hit the wall. There. So it's just enough space. So I have probably like a centimeter of gap. And here's what the full recline feature looks like. Now I didn't sit in this yet, but this definitely looks very comfortable. And then while I put this back, we can take a look at the inside. So I put the manual inside here, as well as the remote control for the massage feature. And here's what the control looks like. So there's going to be a bunch of different buttons. I powered it on. We got heat, There's different intensity levels, different modes, and then if I want certain targeted areas such as back, lumbar, thigh, leg, and then a timer. So it starts at 15 minutes, but we can also have it for 30 or 60. So there's a bunch of different things. So I'm excited to test this out. And then there's also this strap here. And then these cup holders are gonna be deeper when compared to the ones here. So as far as comfort goes, this feels pretty nice. Because this is in the basement, this is pretty cold, so I gotta let it warm up a little bit with my body heat. But so far, it does feel pretty fluffy, especially on the backside. And I do like the fact that I did place this pillow here, so it gives me some lumbar support. And my butt kind of, you know, squishes in here. And then this is also gonna be a little bit fluffier to hold onto my legs. And yeah, I mean, this is the right size for me. Now let's test out the recline feature. All right, so after repositioning myself, yeah, this is just big enough for me. Although my feet do overhang a little bit, it's not like a big deal. I can definitely see myself, you know, like taking a nap over here or just relaxing or watching a movie. And now what I want to test out is going to be the massage feature. So let me just turn it on. And right now it's at low intensity, so let me go to high. And this isn't so much massage as it is vibration. So it just vibrates in different parts of my body. Now it's cycling through different ones. It goes from leg, thigh, lumbar, back, and then keeps going back and forth. And then right now it's doing all of them at the same time. And this is called auto mode, but I can switch it. There's normal mode, pulse, press, and wave. I'll stick to auto. And then for the timer, it's currently set at 15 minutes. And all right, now I have the heat turned on, so that's actually gonna be pretty nice. So you got heated seats here basically. And some other things this couch has is gonna be a drawer right over here. And on top of that, we also do have speakers, so we can connect to Bluetooth here. Just press the button, it makes a noise, and then here it pops up on my phone, so I can connect to Bluetooth. And there, it's connected. And so here's some non-copyrighted music. And it gets decently loud. So yeah, that's a quick look at the Power Recliner.